Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Fabs in the house, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm in the house with a Holt Bladeworks Morpheus here with me for a review, and we are gonna analyze the look, the sound, and the feel of this bad boy. But you know what? Don't forget to like this video because YouTube likes it. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel because I kind of like it. And let me know in the comments down below what you think about this fella. You can check out Fablades.com if you are in the market to buy some knives or toys, and also at Fablades on Instagram. If you like pictures, I mean, why not? Nylon, zippered, embroidered with the new logo pouch. Look at this. It presents pretty well. You get a couple pockets on the left side and just one for the knife on the right. You get the tool to adjust the detent, and you do get your Selinko card to access all the informations regarding your knife. Both sides are padded in a velvety and really cool feeling, kind of like padding. Yeah, very good, nice. It's elegant. I like the design. I like the new logo as well. Inside you're gonna find, of course, your Morpheus, which I'm gonna probably call haptic several times, but it's a Morpheus. This is it is the latest iteration of the Holt Blade from Holt Bladeworks, and they pretty much nailed this guy. Almost 3.2 inches for the cutting edge and 4.2 for the handle. Overall length of this fella is going to be 7.5 inches, but let's quickly check it out. For example, Benchmade bug out and mini bug out, just to show you where this guy is standing. Another couple of options right over here. You get to see Spyderco Paramilitary 2 and Para 3. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of like the same size of the Para 3, a little bit bigger, but definitely longer blade for sure. Here is Chris Reeve knives, and you get to see the large Sebenza 21 and the small Sebenza 21. Look at this. We are right in the middle of these two popular models, right there. I'm just going to show you these two, which are the brothers from the same mother. Holt Bladeworks Spectre, that's a V3, and that's a V1 Holt Bladeworks Haptic. So you get to see that this guy is just a smidge bigger than the Haptic, but definitely smaller than the Spectre. And let me show you just another couple of beauties right over here. Shikogorov Hati Custom Division and Neon NL Custom Division as well. So pretty much we are in the same realm of the Neon NL. Kind of like, of course, the Hattie is gonna be a bigger boy, definitely. But anyways, we have this Morpheus on the table today, and this is a pretty cool one. The price on this one, it was $11.25. You can find cheaper versions, like for example, this was around $900, because there's some things missing. Like for example, this one has two pivot collars, which is gonna add to the cost. The burnished handle, the anodization, which is dual, the different level of mirror polishing of the blade. It makes this guy just a little bit more expensive. This is just like a different pattern, as you can see. This is a feather. This, I think it's flux or the ridge. I always mistake those two. One is on this side, one is on the other side. You guys know better than me. Let me know in the comments down below what is this. But anyways, you know, the pivot design can change, but the thing is gonna be the same. The knife, I mean, is gonna be the same back spacer and everything. So this is a nice liner lock made in US. It is absolutely gorgeous. I really like Holt Bladeworks stuff because it works. It's very well made. I love the tolerances. I love the design, the sound, the feel. I like pretty much all the three designs to a different level. Probably Spectre is gonna remain my favorite, but this is a very interesting one. So, I mean, the milling, it's obviously ridiculous. The anodization is one of the best in the game. Like, Angie can for sure anodize some titanium time mask, dark tie, whatever. She's gonna anodize that metal pretty nicely. It's hard to capture the shimmering, the nuances of this piece. Really, really cool. And then, I mean, the design, we said it's... the handle is reminiscent of the haptic, just the angle here is swapped. And the blade, of course, is inherited from the Spectre, not 100%, but inspired from the Spectre. So that contributes to generate a new design in a new package, just a little bit bigger than the haptic and a little smaller than the Spectre, but with it's like Spectre and Haptic had a baby. That's the Morpheus. So I'm speculating probably the next one might be Haptic and Spectre had a baby, and it's going to be a bigger one, Warncliffe Spectre handle, kind of. But who knows? The design, anyways, is pretty cool. I like these lines. I like a lot the finger groove going on over here. It's pretty good. Internal skeletonization is superb. Really check my maintenance video on this fella, because the inside of the knife is truly gorgeous. They put some attention to it for sure. You get some nice 3D milling going on, of course. Titanium backspacer geared and matching and lining up with these little notches, as you can see on the scales. Pretty cool. Backspacer is also centering, as you can see, and of course is going to protect the tip of the blade. You cannot snag it by, 100% super safe. When it's closed, the knife also is very slick. I like when the blade is just following the profile on top and just gently tapering down to, like, see? Just like here. Very, very good design, sleek, clean lines. I like it. This guy has a very simple construction also, like you get a T15 Torx bit needed here to take down the pivot, and T8, I believe, for the couple of handle screws, which are not protruding, pretty much flush with the handle. The pivot is sticking out just a little bit, nothing crazy. But disassembling this guy is pretty straightforward. You can also check my maintenance video. Just remember, don't remove this side of the pivot, just approach the show side, never the lock side, because that might mess up the geometry of the liner lock. Pretty easy to disassemble. It's just gonna be, 5-10 minutes tops. And then you get, of course, this is a liner lock, and you get some nice things going on over here. Like the D10, for example, is very cool. It's like pretty much up against the tang of the blade, as you can see, and as soon as you disengage the, say, D10 ball, which is not a ball, is right on the blade, and therefore it eliminates any drag, any delay, any late access on the tang, and that's why you get this pretty cool action. And this area is nicely milled to access, like just to hold it like that. Fantastic. We're gonna check that in a second. Also the clip, pretty cool clip, I have to say. Hidden hardware. It has some nice milling lines, which in this case they're not following the underlying lines of the feather. I don't know why, because for example, in this one you can see clearly not the horizontal, but these lines over here, they are following the pattern that is underneath, which I love. In this case, it doesn't happen, but it's all right. It's not a biggie. The clip is titanium, 3D milled, not reversible, tip-up carry only, almost dip carry, kind of like it's gonna be like, see, like look at this. Yeah, this much is gonna be sticking out from your pocket. It's good to go. You have this blade, which in this case is near mirror polished. It is beautifully done, hollow grind, nicely chamfered on the spine. The jimping is not that aggressive. It's functional, but not as much. And then you have this pretty cool drop point blade with, I would say, 40% belly, straight edge up to the sharpening choil, not a finger choil. And the primary bevel has a very good mirror polish going on. The flats are satin, as you can see right there. There is no logo. They ditched the lion on the blade because probably on the hollow grind it wasn't sitting too well. That's my assumption, because also they ditched it right here on the haptic, which is also hollow. Not in the Spectre. In this case, I have a Damasteel, so they don't put the logo on Damasteel for obvious reasons, but the Spectre is flat grind, so that's probably why it was fitting on that blade. Let's also check the stock of this blade right over here. Okay. I guess we're not gonna check anything today because I don't have the... Yeah, this is done. Probably I need to change the batteries, guys. Yeah, that doesn't work. Anyways, yeah, I'll do it in another video. But the point is that this is a thin grind and it's slicey, nice, very thin behind the edge. Stock is not too thick. It's gonna be a pretty cool slicer for sure, and I love the fact that there's no billboarding going on. For what concerns the sound, the sound is very similar to the haptic one, like clacky. This is dark tie, so it's gonna react a little bit different to the impact. This less echoing, but it's not loud. Kind of like has a nice acoustic feature, like similar to the that Polish. What's the name of the Polish custom maker? Herman knives. The Slim 34 had a very similar acoustic. And also was, I think, an inset liner as well. But anyways, this sound, unique. Very cool, metallic, clacky. I like it. Let's check the weight on this fella because it's not too bad. Internal skeletonization. The backspacer is not that big. And we get 3.85 ounces in your pocket, so not too shabby. What is amazing is that there's no hot spots whatsoever. Finger grooves works amazingly. The grip of this knife is fantastic. I said it many times. This area here, beautifully designed. I loved it in the haptic. It gives like a nice and comfy feel. It feels solid, robust. You can kind of actually choke it up, like reverse grip like that. It's not super comfy like this. Definitely works better like that, at least for my hand. 100% solid, no flex, no fit and finish issues, no gaps, no misalignments that I can see. It's absolutely well put together, no rattling. There's no lock stick, of course. The clip ramp is very well designed, works nicely in and out of the pocket, spring tension perfectly dialed in. The pivot system is also, of course, this guy is running on bearings. They are caged, and that's why the action is just this. I mean, all right, it's like this. Super smooth, super fast, guillotine effect, of course. The detent also is adjustable. So on the inside, you get to see right over here, you have like a little screw you can access with the tool that is provided to adjust the tension of the of that screw, which is gonna modify the detent strength of the knife, so you can have like a soft action, or like you can introduce some more force needed to just do the push button or the light switch deployment mechanism of your choice, and you're gonna be happy, because if you like a lighter knife, you're gonna have it. If you want a stronger detent, you can have it, and that is just a brilliant thing that they patented. So pretty cool. And also like the design, you know, eliminates the need of the ramp, because the ramp is embedded right there in the detent. So that is a pretty cool option for sure. I mean, this is a pretty nice knife, guys. I'm not sure it's ready to take the Spectre's place, because I still love this thing right over here, but it's for sure a really cool execution of a nice liner lock. So there you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. Stay tuned.